don't you dare run out on me. We'll be back with Minnesota Fats and Jimmy Caras. Alan and I will tell you how we did Missionary Pocket Billiards Stars Tournament. Minnesota Fats, Jimmy Caras. They will lag for break. We're going to play the 7-ball first.
The 7-ball.
Caras, the closer to you in the camera, he has the orange ball. Fats with the yellow one. Let's see. Whoa. What happened there? Alan, and the lag, he almost got it closer than Fats. Well, it went in the pocket, but without dropping.
Fatty, when he stayed on the table.
If you go in the pocket, that's...
Well, he can actually get closer than Fatty can if he goes in the pocket.
That's what I mean. That's not exactly advisable.
No, it wouldn't count unless it was very close like he was.
Game 1, 7-ball.
Rob Happy, Chinaman, Hong Kong, and a terrible Turk in Istanbul. Onassis was looking work in the docks when I was playing Nick the Greek. I was playing Nick the Greek Klaviak in Istanbul in the Turkish Klaviak. Onassis was looking for work.
It's safe to say that people come to watch him shoot from the hole and also watch the hole and also watch the prophecy story.
Game 1, 7-ball. Game 1, 7-ball.
This is where Charlie says this is the work of the referee. That's the rest of the table.
4-ball on the side, 4-ball on the side. Jimmy offside.
Ball on the break. Doesn't really have a good shot. Doesn't want to have a bank shot on the one. Bank to one.
Bank to one.
When you say that the ref has a good shot, it means that's what he's saying.
Oh, yeah, I would say that. He doesn't have a shot now. He won't play the combination. He won't make 7 on that side of the table. I know. That still belongs to Jimmy Caras.
22 ball fouls only. 2 ball fouls.
Left Jimmy. I don't really even know the 2 ball. What do you make the 2 ball? Looks like it's kissing the three. Too much. But if he's shooting, I guess he can make 2 ball. No, he couldn't make. Up to the 7-ball. Up to the 7-ball. Look what he's done. He's right back. He's snookered behind the 5-ball. though. I don't think Jimmy make it. It doesn't look like Jimmy can make it from here. I don't know. He'll take that side of the table. He'll make the one and come down and try and make the 7 ball off the 2. He'll cut the 1. Or he's thin. Oh, he doesn't cut it thin enough. But he's left Patty really no shot at all.
I'm trying to get it out of it.
And he does. Fatty makes a good shot. Fatty comes around the table, knocks the 2-7, breaks it open, and knocks the 7 out of there.
Because of where it was, he had no chance to shoot it in his side, right?
Right. Fatty made a great shot there. We're not going to see it right now, though. Maybe we'll come back to it. May have won him the game. Now here's the shot here. He's kicking at the 1 ball. He can't make the 1, so he brings the cue ball around the table, 3 rails, hitting the 2 ball and knocking the 7 away from that combination.
Almost went in the pocket, though.
Yeah, well, he hit it right way, just the way he wanted to, Chris.
If it had gone in the pocket, it would have been Caras' game. You can't take the 7th ball in the...
Or if it
Well,
hung,
you think that it doesn't matter where.
or if it had hung in the pocket, Chris, would have been really actually the game because it would have been too tough a ball to get out of there. Caras banking the 1 for a corner.
The 1 into the 2.
Jimmy having trouble getting going, huh?
Yes, he is. Fatty hasn't left him much, really, but
1 ball.
Fatty's going to kick at the 1 ball here. He's going to knock the 7 on his side of the table. Oh, no, he made the 1. He had the 1 straight in the hole.
2 in the corner.
Get the 2 ball. He'll play the 2 and come around for the 3.
3 ball in the corner.
He'll play the 3 here and try and draw the cue ball back. He doesn't draw it back.
4 in the corner.
Tough himself.
That's your shot.
Tough shot.
The sight of Minnesota Fats looking over a pool table. I mean, somehow
5 in the corner.
you can't see one without the other.
He's playing well, I'll tell you. He's making some tough shots. He's really pocketing the balls.
6.
He's got to come over on the other side of the table here. He's going to put a little English on the cue ball and bring it
Shot
back.
Oh,
he
no.
just misses
Didn't go for him, and now...
it. Now
can Jimmy hit this well so he can have a shot at the 7 ball to win it?
Jimmy will play this shot rail first. He'll come around 4 rails for the 7 ball in the corner where he's at. 2, 3, and a 4.
Or did
Seven in the
hit
corner.
the 4? Well, it's going to.
He'll hit it, and then he'll come out and play the 7 in the corner. About the best he could do on that shot. The 6 ball was deep in the corner pocket. And you should make this. Hit the ball thin. Nicely
He
done.
does, and we're tied at 1-all in 7-ball competition. 4 out of 7. Minnesota Fats and Jimmy Caras. And we return. Jimmy Caras will have the honors for break for the first time. The Billiards tournament at the Claridge Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm Chris Berman along with Alan Hopkins watching Minnesota Fats and Jimmy Caras play the 7-ball competition. Third game, and we're tied at 1, as you can see on the scoreboard. Here's a lot of action on the 7.
He doesn't make it.
Now, if he almost went in the side, if he sinks it, he wins, but Fats gets the shot and the choice of side.
Fatty will play the 1 in the corner. He will not play the combination of taking a chance of knocking the 7 and missing it, and knocking it on the other side of the table. He'll leave it where it is. He'll play the 6 ball here, the deuce, and then the 6.
Caras 6.
Oh, he's got a bad break. Fatty will play a safety here. Oh, he's trying to kick the ball
Oh,
in
he's
the corner.
going to
He
get
makes
it in
there.
the other corner.
Makes in the far corner.
Is that... what do you think about that, Alan?
That was a real lucky shot, Chris. He tried to kick it in the corner here. He got a double kiss
ball.
and hit it up in the other corner. And he's getting some nice rolls, Chris. He's leaving
3 in the corner.
Well,
Jimmy Caras tough shots.
Fats' next shot, nothing went, so Caras is up on the side. Tied at 1.
He's leaving Jimmy Caras tough shots. He's done it in the last couple games, and he's still doing it. Jimmy's got a long, fairly tough shot. He's got to get on the 4 ball here. He's going to bring it back over on the other side of the table. And he missed it. He's having a hard time making those long
3 ball.
shots.
Cross corner.
Corner
Nice
back.
shot.
Yeah. He's left himself a tough shot.
You say he likes those bank shots. Does he bank more than, let's say, you do?
Down the corner.
No.
5 in the
Patty
side.
banks a lot of balls. He banks a lot more than I do.
Why don't you like to use the bank?
I like
7 ball in the
I
corner.
like to shoot him straight in the hole, Chris. Just like he shoots this one straight in the hole. Right in the
Exactly.
corner.
Just like the 7 ball disappears, and Minnesota Pats take a 2-1 lead. So, the man who is, I don't want to say immortalized, but made world-renowned in the movie in '61, The Hustler, with Jackie Gleason,
What
Paul
now?
Newman.
Hit him?
Oddly enough, Willie Moscone, if I'm not
What'd you
mistaken,
say?
Game
was
4.
the
Fast breaks and leads 2
technical
games to 1.
advisor for those guys to make a movie about the life of Minnesota Pats.
2 ball went
And
in
it's
on the
kind of a
break.
strange twist.
Yeah.
Shooting at the 1 ball.
He's gotten snookered, Chris. He's
Playing to
put
hit the
himself
1.
behind the 4 ball, but he's got a good hit on the
Makes it in
one.
the side.
Makes the one in the side. He's getting some nice rolls.
3 ball.
And
Doesn't take long, does he?
no, he doesn't. He's come up a little too far for the 4 ball. He's going to hit the 7 on his side of the table, though, if he cuts this 4 in.
Playing the 7 ball.
He's going to do a double bank here in the 4 ball.
That's it.
It's your side.
Huh?
It's yours.
Huh? He's got this guy. Yeah, right? Right?
All
I
right,
make
well,
the 4 and the 9
discussion over
both.
whose
I
side
got
it
this
is.
side over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. No problem. I'll make them both. I'll make
had
the
the
4
wrong
and the 4
sides
and the
up
other
there.
one close.
Good shot.
He went for it,
I
huh?
make the 4.
Yeah, he did. He made a good try at it. Tried to kick the 4 into the rail and make the 7 in on his side of the table.
4 in the corner. 5 in the corner.
Jimmy's having a little problem getting used to the table here.
6 in the corner.
Jimmy Caras, a 5-time world champion in the 30s and 40s for his heyday. 3-1.
Oh, he's come too far. He's come on
Yeah.
Fatty's side of the table.
Whoa.
Bank.
Bank right in the
He's got a
corner.
fairly nice bank here. He
Cross corner.
figures to make this, Chris. Oh,
Ooh.
he missed it.
No, maybe. Oh.
You know, that's Fatty. With Fatty's favorite shots, he banks this. As long as he can get out of the kiss here.
Either place I play, I got a kiss.
He's got a dead
Two
kiss.
cushions of kiss, and I play across corners.
Yeah, he's got a kiss here. He thinks he has a kiss. Let's see what he does here. You know, he got out of the
Shot,
kiss.
Pat. Good shot.
And there it goes.
Fatty made a nice
Like
shot.
kissing, too, but then again, most people I know do. Minnesota Fats now is going to entertain the youngest member of our audience, the young girl, as he leads 3-1. We'll be back to see if he can wrap it. Minnesota Fats entertaining the audience, as always. He leads
They had a
3-1
geography convention in
over
Memphis.
Jimmy
I was
Caras.
making some specials with
Game
Crystal
5. Fast
Gale.
breaks, leading 3 games to 1.
Talking about Crystal Gale again.
Stop and make a
I've heard those
seminar
stories
speech
before.
on geography and tell them where Saudi Arabia was and Istanbul, and I said, listen,
Break him,
Crystal
Fatty.
Girl needs a little of my time here.
You
tired
lead
of looking
3-1 in
I
game
said,
5.
She was-
I'm tired of looking at hairy
This
legs,
young girl was
Charlie.
beside herself when Fats won the last game. He went over to entertain her for
Made
about a
3
minute.
and 4 on a break.
Tables leaking. What happened?
He
He
took
picked
a
apart.
long
Tried
straight
to
shot
foul.
on the
1
one
in the
here.
corner.
Oh.
What happened there? Too much power. Always did have too much power.
He's left Jimmy I don't know. Jimmy can make the 1 ball here. It's hard to tell from here, Chris. He's a little concerned about it. If he can make it, he'll play a good safety. I think he's going to play a safety here, Chris.
Gonna have to, huh?
He's going to hit the 1 ball. And the backup table with the cue. It looks like he can make it. I can't tell whether he can make it yet. No, he's playing safety.
Six polar bears.
Played a bad safety. Fatty's got a shot at the one ball, I think. Unless he's left him frozen. No, he's frozen to the rail. He can't make it. He's got to kick at it.
Oh.
Still going if the cue ball gets out of the way.
No. Look at this shot. No. Now he'll be able to make this
That's talking
now,
about a
right?
great sport.
Fatty's got the one ball straight in the corner. He'll cut the one ball and come over and hit the six
Jimmy.
ball.
One in the corner.
This is Jimmy's shot.
Jimmy's shot, I mean. Well, he's played a bad shot. He's left himself a combination. Unless he can squeeze the two ball past the five ball.
So.
He may be able to know he's playing the combination. Striking two into the five and trying to make the two. Trying to make the first. But he's played bad position. He's left himself a very tough cut shot.
He's got to either tap it on the side, or it says he's too close to the rail to bank in the opposite corner, is he? He could do it.
No, he's going to play a safety. He's going to hit the two ball pin and bring the cue ball down table by the seven ball.
Shot. Well, it's all right. I won't go.
Safety allowed.
He's made a good shot. Jimmy's played a successful safety. He's left Fatty no shot on the two. Fatty's going to try and bank it.
Well,
And he made it. Oh, and he
No.
made it in the corner.
he almost hit it hard enough for it to go
Right.
back and forth and back again.
Into around five rails. He's left Jimmy a long cut shot. Jimmy will attempt to make the two ball and come out and over for the six ball.
Two in the corner.
And he's gotten lucky here. He's left Fatty jacked up over the seven ball. Fatty's got to elevate his cue up over the seven ball. Makes it a real tough shot. Fatty plays it rail
Shot.
first.
Nice, huh?
Nice shot he made.
Six in the corner.
Fatty makes a nice shot, gets position on the six. He'll come back up table for the seven ball. No, he's getting it down
One
here.
in the seven. Banking a seven.
I don't believe Fatty wanted to do that. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's
Scratched on the seven ball. That means he loses the game.
right, exactly. He scratched on the
So it's
seven.
now 3-2.
That's not what he wanted to do. As
No.
Jimmy Caras gets back in it at 3-2.
He's made a bad shot on the six ball, and because he made a bad shot on the six, it's cost him the game.
You just can't scratch on the seven.
Same as eight ball. If Chris is scratching eight ball, you lose the game too. Where in nine ball, if you scratch in nine ball, the nine ball comes back up on the rail, and you have ball in hand, you must shoot the nine hit. It's got a little difference in games here.
Game 6. Caras trails 3-2.
Oh, look at the seven ball.
There it
The
goes.
break. We got tied.
Right off the break. Jimmy Caras, so he wins the game on a scratch, and now he hits the seven in off the break. Well, he's done well on breaks. He hit an eight ball in off the break earlier in an 8-ball game. Here it is.
He got a nice kiss there. The ball going and kissed it and sends the side rail and in the corner.
Don't remember me. Don't worry about it.
I remember you since the Spanish-American War.
That's right. That is exactly right. Cabooses for sure.
Yeah.
Game 7, a 7-ball. We are tied
I know when he's a baby.
3 games apiece.
Come to New York to make his fortune.
Oh, man, he stuck the seven ball.
Oh, my God, unbelievable.
Unreal. Listen to this applause. Jimmy Caras has sunk the seven ball twice off the break.
It's a simple game.
He says you do that, you
Simple
win.
game, guys.
He's won the seven ball competition. Do it in 9-ball.
He's done the seven ball, Chris. That's unbelievable. Twice in a row.
No, let's quote Minnesota Fats. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
9-ball, please.
Breaking, taking the seven off the break twice to win the 7-ball. Now we try 9-ball. He's got 2 more balls up there, but he has the yellow one in the leg, and I think Fats conceded that leg. I think
Yeah,
he
he
shook
did.
up, huh?
He hit a little easy. Still upsetting.
On the leg.
7 ball go twice on the break. Hasn't happened in the whole tournament yet.
That's good to see for Jimmy Caras' sake. He's such a game competitor. He's having a tough time getting started, and that will loosen him right up. Because he was a little tight, not so much here, but in some of his previous matches. But if that doesn't loosen you up, I don't know what will.
Nothing will. That doesn't. Huh.
Game 1 of 9 ball.
He seems to be...
Going for 3 in a row, Alan. No, not this time. But he's
Made a
One ball on the
one.
side.
He doesn't have a
He
shot
doesn't
on
want the
the
cue
2
to
ball.
go. Watch it. It'll stop.
Doesn't have a shot on the 2
Playing to
ball.
hit
Doesn't
2
look
ball.
like. Unless he can get right through the 6 and the 7 there. Looks like he can. No, he couldn't. 3 ball. He scratched.
Scratch there.
Made
Still
the
ball
7
in
ball.
hand. for Frank.
7 ball come back up on the spot. Give Fatty ball in hand.
7 ball is respotted. Fatty has balls in hand, playing 2.
He'll play the 2 in the corner.
2 in the corner.
He'll roll over to the rail for the 3 in the side.
3 ball on the side.
He'll come out a little bit to the 4 in the corner.
4 ball in the corner.
Fatty will play the 4 in the corner and draw the ball over for the 5 in the side.
Looks like a run to you.
5 in the side.
Yeah, this looks like a good possibility of getting out here. He'll play the 5 and go 2 rails up to the 6. Perfect. Let's don't stop rolling.
6 in the corner.
No, he's okay. Well, see what he does after the 6 here. He's going to come over to the
7
7.
in the corner.
He's left himself a tough shot here, Chris, to get back on the 8. He's got to follow the cue ball. 1 rail and over. Oh, he hits it nicely.
8 ball in the corner.
Here he'll apply draw, left hand English, pocket in the 8 and bring the cue ball back down table.
Shot.
Very nicely done.
9 in the corner.
As long as Jimmy Caras doesn't
Game fat.
money ball off the break, Minnesota Fats has a chance. He proves that he can do it when he has the opportunity. Wins the opening game of 9 ball. Man born Rudolph Walter Wanderone Jr.
Playing nice. He ran that rack out nicely. Seems to be talking less and doing more shooting, Chris.
Charlie better get his hands out of there. Charlie said he had to be quick. Almost lost a finger on that. Almost didn't have the rack off.
No
the
balls
table.
pockets on the break.
Throws.
Caras playing a 1 ball.
He'll attempt to cut the 1 ball in the corner here. Come down for the 2 ball. He has to come all the way down the table for the 2 ball. Off the back rail. See if he comes. Yeah, if he come back down. If he'd hit it hard, it's possible he may have made the 9 in the corner. He'll play the 2 into the 7 here. Don't worry about getting snooker here. He doesn't want to get snooker.
Maybe
He has another
combination
ball
for
here.
7.
Look out.
7 combination.
Well, he almost got there, but he's
But he
okay.
leaves himself a pretty good straight-on shot for the 2.
2 ball.
He'll draw the 2 ball. Bring the cue ball up the table for the 3 ball. Level right anyway. Didn't draw it too well because he's having a problem controlling the ball. Let's shoot
3 in
the
the
3
corner.
in the corner pocket closest to us here, Chris, right at the bottom of the screen there. And position for the 4, and he's made a nice shot.
Shot. 4 in the corner.
To shoot the 4 and then play the combination after this into the 5-8.
Combination 5 into the 8.
Walking around the table much more purposely. He's in a hurry to let me get going. Let me keep it going to the next shot.
5 in the corner.
Both men playing quickly.
Yeah, he's made a nice shot on the 5. He's got a perfect position. He'll draw the cue ball back here. Try and get straight in the side on the 6.
6 in the side.
Oh, boy.
5 in the corner.
That's something else.
That is missed an easy shot, Chris. Leaving Fatty an easy out.
Look at this ball. Thrown the other way. It's amazing, too.
Oh, Fatty's left himself a touchy shot here. He's got to get 6 right past the 9.
6 in the corner.
He's got a nice shot.
9 in the corner.
Should have no problem here.
Game fat.
Well, Jimmy Caras did a lot of the work. Minnesota Fats is the beneficiary of all that work. He leads 2-0 now in 9-ball, but don't forget, Jimmy Caras won the 7-ball competition thinking off the break, so anything is possible, and with Fats around, it's probable. Chris Berman along with Alan Hopkins. The voice you're hearing in the background belongs to
Game 3.
the one and only Minnesota Fats.
That is right.
He's playing Jimmy Caras here in our second annual legendary pocket ball stars tournament, and Minnesota Fats takes the 9-ball on the break. So we have seen that. Caras twice with the 7-ball competition to give him the 7-ball set 4-3, and now Fats leads 3-0 in the 9-ball. And look at Jimmy. He said, "Wait a minute.
That was
I should have had a patent on that."
Sitting in
I
amazing.
broke every Arab and every Mohammedan that ever lived.
Game 4, Fats leads 3-0.
3 games to none. That's nice.
Yeah.
And the cue ball. No.
No, he failed to make anything. He left Jimmy in.
No balls pocketed on the
Cut
break.
shot on the one
Caras
in the
playing
corner.
1 ball.
That was quite the shot on the 9-ball break.
Hey, Willie, don't be telling
Jimmy will be playing the fountain coming back down the table, low rating for the 2-ball. No, he's in. And he's left
Playing a
Fatty
combination,
combination
1-6.
on it, 1-6.
He makes
He
it.
makes it. He's got a cut shot on the 1-ball. Well, he banks. He likes to bank that 9-ball around. Tried to bank the 1 into the 9 there. And he missed, and he's left Jimmy. He's left Jimmy tough, believe it or not.
Well,
He's got, Jimmy's got
ball's
the cue ball frozen to the 3-ball, yeah.
Frozen meaning
1
right
ball.
touching.
Right touching over. I believe he's got a very difficult shot here. Still, you try and make the 1-ball here. No.
Almost easy to miss-hit that, isn't it?
Oh, sure. It's easy to overcut it anytime you have a cue ball over an object ball and you got a jack
1
and
in the
stick
corner.
up. It's a tough shot. Patty's got a tough shot here, too. Got to hold the cue ball down here for the 2-ball.
Yeah.
It makes it a tough shot.
Well,
He's left Carrison. Fairly easy shot.
1 in
Jimmy
the
should be able to
corner.
make this and draw the ball over to the side rail for the 2-ball. As long as you don't get snooker behind the 8 here. No, missed it. You had to make sure you hit the 8 there.
those long combinations you've been talking about the days that we've been here at the Claridge in Atlantic City.
1 ball in the corner.
Well, he had that one straight in like Fatty does. Oh, Fatty can shoot the 9-ball here. I don't think Fatty's going to try and run out. I believe Fatty will... Well, he doesn't
Go in the corner.
for a run out.
Didn't get over there enough
Would you
of it.
have
I'd
shot
have
the
played,
Thompson?
Banking it
no,
three.
I'd have played for the run out too, but I didn't think Fatty would play like that.
You don't like combinations that much, and you're not
No.
the bank shot. You prefer to
Straight in.
hit the ball straight in.
I prefer to shoot right in the hole, Chris.
Less can happen if you
right.
shoot it straight in.
Now he's left Jimmy a tough cut shot on the 3-ball. It's quiet in the corner where the 4 is. Oh, he's banking the ball. I don't understand why these players are banking the ball so much.
3 in the corner.
Well, Fatty should run out from here. I predict Fatty to get out from here. He's got the 3.
4 ball in the corner.
Oh, never stops rolling. Look at this.
Got the 4. He'll come up to the 5-ball.
5, he's got
Five
a
in the
couple
corner.
more to go, and remember, he leads 3-0 here in 9-ball. If he wins this game, we go to the 8-ball tiebreak.
He's got a tough shot here. He's got to make the 5 and come down table for the 7-ball. Oh, he made a great shot.
Shot back. Good shot.
Made a great shot there, Chris.
7 in the corner.
Play the 7 and shoot all 3 of these balls in the same corner.
8 in the corner. 9 in the corner. The game and set.
Here it is. Well, Pat's saying, don't you dare make
Set
7
Fatty.
balls off the break on me. I'll come back and sweep you in the 9-ball, which is what has happened. The 2 shake hands, but they've got more pocket billiards to play. We're going 2 out of 3 8-ball to settle this thing between Jimmy Caras. This is 8-ball now between Minnesota Fats and Jimmy Caras. Your basic solids and stripes game, which Alan will remind you about the rules in a minute, but Caras wins the 7-ball 4-3. Fats win the 9-ball 4-0.
Leg
Now
for
we
break
will
for
lag
8-ball,
for break
tiebreaker.
on the 8-ball. And this is what you learned on, hey, even I learned on this game.
That's what I started playing.
We
I
got
played
it.
Beat me to the leg.
Yes, I did. And Jimmy's won the leg. This game is like 7-ball in one respect. If you make the 8 on the break and scratch, you lose the game, and the same with 7-ball. But the difference is in 7-ball, you run the balls in rotation. In 8-ball, you run the balls that you have made, either the high balls or the low balls, the stripes or the solids. And when you're done making them, you must pocket the 8 to win the game. You cannot play a combination off your opponent's ball, and you cannot use the 8 for combinations. And you must call your pocket on the 8.
Game 1 of 8-ball, a
In 7-ball, you
tiebreaker.
don't have to call your pocket.
Caras
Therefore, you
break.
must call your pocket. If you're lucky in another pocket, you lose.
That said, Jimmy Caras, who won the lag, will break.
12-ball on the break.
And he thinks it's 12
Caras
ball,
will
so
strike
he
the
will have
high-numbered
the
balls.
high-numbered balls or the striped balls. Minnesota Fats will have the solids, low numbers.
Going to play the 10-ball on the side here.
10 inside.
Come down for the 9-ball in the corner.
As you say, no combinations on the 8 to get rid of all the stripes or solids.
Got a tough run out
Right
there,
in the
Chris.
corner.
He's going to have to break open that 13-ball and 8-ball. Because they really can't go right now. So what he's doing here, he's left himself a long, tough shot. Got a problem here. Even if he makes the 11-ball, he still doesn't have a shot unless he brings the cue ball back and tries to break them open.
Well, there are a lot of...
11 in the corner.
Looks like he's going to
That's
shoot the
looking
10-ball
down.
and try and draw the ball back here, Chris.
I was going to say, is we're used to looking at the 7 or 9 ball, all of a sudden, what are all these balls doing on the
Yeah.
table?
It was a tough shot.
Trying
He
shooting the
made it
low or
tough because
solid
he was
ball.
trying to draw the ball back.
7-ball.
That's Patty a good shot on the 7-ball. Patty puts the balls wide open.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's got a few of his run along the rail, though, over there.
Yes, and those are going to be a problem,
2-ball.
too.
He knows it now. There goes the 2.
Patty's playing more consistently than I've seen him play.
3-ball.
A little bit of a cut shot.
5-ball.
He's going to have a problem with the 4 and 6 on the rail, Chris.
Yeah, we say so. They're also...
It's
Uh-oh.
unbelievable. Box is over.
Oh,
Scratched on that shot.
Ball in hand.
ball in hand.
He Englished the cue ball.
English, you can't get in there with right.
He Englished it left-hand English, and he came around and went directly towards
Shooting
the corner
strike
pocket
balls.
and falling in the pocket.
13.
And Jimmy's got ball in hand. Big advantage for the top player, that ball in hand.
15.
Look at 15, fall for the 14 ball.
14 ball.
14, he'll come up for the 8 ball in the corner here.
There's one more up in the corner, the 11, I think.
Has he got the 11 ball?
Yeah, right up in the corner. Let's see in a minute. There it is.
Oh, then he could have a problem with the 8 then. He's got a problem.
11 ball.
He's going to have to bank this ball and go up table for the 8 at the same time. Not an easy task, Chris. He's got his hands full. If he tries to do this, he can do it with high left-hand English. And he must hit it hard. Cue ball is supposed to be in frozen. He'll have to just use high English. He
Not
does not.
frozen, it's chilly, though.
He doesn't want to get snookered behind the 4 and 6.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
He doesn't want to get behind them. So he made a great
Oh,
shot.
that's a real nice shot.
8 ball in the corner. Game is
Very nicely done.
Caras, yeah, he's playing much better this whole match against Minnesota Fats. This is the shot that made it. The 11.
He made a great shot. The best part is when he come down and kick the 4 out,
Yep.
the 8 straight in the corner.
So So the first game of 8-ball goes to Jimmy Caras. Remember, if he wins the next game, it's only 2 out of 3. He'll win the match. Each has 10 points as far as the tournament scoring goes. Both would like to start amassing some points.
Game 2. Caras
Catch up on the leaders.
1-0.
He's going to break these. He should hit these pretty hard. No, he doesn't hit them that hard.
No. Well, I would say that
Very poor break.
One of the choice,
looks like a night break.
Yeah, not a good break. He doesn't have any balls past the side pocket. And he hasn't left Fatty a shot.
You know, sometimes, correct me if I'm wrong, it seems you don't have to hit the break that hard. If you just tap the right balls will pretty much break up even more than they did.
Fatty oh, boy, nice shot.
Never seen balls play like this.
Fatty will shoot the
That's
strike
what
ball.
we're saying is you can hardly hit the ball at all on the break, and they'll spread out more, won't they, Alan?
Depends how you hit the head ball.
Was made
If
with
you
a
hit the
strike
one ball square.
This is amazing.
Anywhere you want.
Fatty had missed
Caras
the
playing
15
the
ball.
low balls on solid.
Gave cue ball hand anywhere on the table to Jimmy Caras.
Caras shooting the solids or the low balls. Minnesota Fats with the strike balls, the high numbers.
He's got a tough decision here as to what to do. If he can get the 7 out of there somehow, he can run out. But don't he can make the 7. Even with cue ball in hand, doesn't even look like he can make the 7. And for sure, he doesn't want to break open that 14 and 12, because they don't go for sure. No, he's going to leave him go.
1 ball.
He's going to use the 2 to break them open.
2 ball.
They break open to 14 and 12 now, so he can shoot the 7. Oh.
Got a long shot with that.
He'll shoot the 3 ball up the corner, I believe, if he can make it, yes. And he'll stay there
3
trying
ball.
to make the 4 next. Nice shot. He had a good shot here. He's held the cue ball down there for the 4 ball, which he had to get rid of.
4 on the side.
Now he'll come out for the 6 or the 5, either one.
You know, all of a sudden, it's the strike balls that are still clustered. He can pretty much see most of the solids, can't he?
7.
He's going to go for the 7 now. He made a heck of a run out here if he gets out.
Well, he had to stop it right there, didn't he? To
Yeah,
hit
he's come a little too far.
the 6.
6 in the corner.
Left himself.
This is going to be a problem.
Especially with the 8 moving around. He could get left snookered on the 5 here. Could leave himself no shot at all.
Are you allowed to kiss
He could
no.
off the 8?
Okay, as long as you hit the 6 first.
Could
Sure.
scratch
Good shot.
here.
Yeah. You must hit the 6 first.
Caras is going to play a kiss shot off the 8. Has to make sure the 8 does not go in 2.
There they are.
He's going to cut the 6 in the corner. Off the
6 in the
8, I
corner.
think. Unless he cuts right in. Yep. He kissed it right in.
Nice.
He left himself no shot.
Yeah, he's got to hit his ball first before the 8.
He's got to play a safety here. I don't know too much of a safety he has, to tell you the truth. He doesn't have a shot on the 5. I'm going to play the 5 and leave it safe on the side of the table here. Bring the 5 down by the 12 ball. Bring the cue ball up there. He'll try and tie the 5 and the 12 up, I believe. 5 ball.
5 ball.
Playing the 5. He's trying to cut it in. Really tough. Yeah, really tough.
How about going all the way down and back with it?
Yeah,
Risk hitting the 8 first.
the only shot he's got is a
You see him going all the way down and carrying back. Couldn't he?
It's part of strategy in 8 ball, Chris. He
Mhm.
could try and set the 5 just into the pocket where he blocks that whole pocket over there. And Jimmy's balls are all on the bottom rail. He wouldn't be able to use that pocket to make them.
Is that what you do?
I believe that's what I would do, yes. I would just cut it real thin and easy and just try and keep the 5 over there. And that's what
They
he does.
feel out.
He
Trying
makes a
to
nice
do.
shot. He
Yeah.
does do that. He makes a nice
He did
shot.
do it. Well, you called it. The reigning 9-ball champ of the world, Alan Hopkins.
So now we'll see what Fatty gets to do.
Alan's sitting with me, Chris Berman, here at the Caras. Now here's Minnesota bat.
Real first.
Oh.
He missed that. That could cost him the game, but very well, so it's going to. He's going to shoot the 5 in the corner
5 in the corner.
and come around. He'll probably try and come around 2 rails for the 8. The same corner. And he does. Very
8
nicely
ball in the
done.
corner
A little bit of a cut on the 8, but should be no problem.
for the match. Game, set, and match on this shot.
This will be Jimmy Caras' first match. He's
In the
won
corner.
right now.
Match,
Nice
Mr.
shot.
Caras.
Jimmy Caras has won the match as he wins 2-0 in the 8-ball competition. We had some fun. We had some stories. But at the end, the story on the table is Caras has won. We're back in a moment. Caras has broken through here with a win against Minnesota Fats. He wins the 7-ball. Fats came back to win the 9-ball, but in the tie-breaking 8-ball competition, 2-0 for Jimmy Caras. So that gives him 40 points all around in the round-robin standings. Lassiter still leads, and then U.J. Puckett and Irving Crane have 60. Jimmy, you have 40 points now. Congratulations on breaking through. You look more confident whether you won this competition against Fats or not. You feel comfortable now.
Well, if this tournament went on much longer, I'd get better, so it went along.
So you've had quite a layoff, haven't you?
Yes, I laid off about 13 years ago from active competition. But with the legendary tournament, I thought I'd come down and see the boys again.
Well, they're enjoying seeing you, and I'll tell you, Alan, we enjoyed that little roll there on the 7-ball.
Yeah, how does it feel to make the 7 twice in a row on the break, Jimmy?
Well, I'll tell you, that's the first time I ever did it. And it makes the game look simple, but very frustrating when you don't do it.
You ever play these games before, 7-ball and 9-ball?
No, this is the first time I play 9-ball, lots of 9-ball, but this is the first time I've ever played 7-ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if you play every other time the 7-ball and you're able to sneak them off the break, you forget the 13-year layoff. You ought to show up more often. Jimmy Caras has broken through against Minnesota Fats. He is the winner here for Jimmy and Alan Hopkins. I'm Chris Berman. See you next time in Atlantic City.